how to prepare the meeting now. And the best prepared you will be, the easiest meeting is going to be, okay? So the more you can prepare, the easier it will be for you to improvise. So we have two kinds of preparation, material preparation and psychological preparation. First, the material one, which is the easiest. You have to have the right tools. Now, if you want to be a rep that is efficient, you should have a laptop. Most of you have it, I'm sure, but I still see a lot who don't have it. Why a laptop? Because it's easier than a cellular phone. You have more place, you have all your files, and it's easy to go and meet the customer or the client with the laptop, and you can take note of it, note of everything it tells you during the meeting or just after the meeting, depending on what you prefer. Sometimes also you have got the price, you can make your invoice on the laptop, so that's the first tool that you should have. It's always good also to be a bit traditionalist, I would say, and have a pen and paper and agenda. I do see sometimes some reps on the road without that. It doesn't help. Customer files, price list, calculator, a brochure, but I have to say that brochure are quite completely disappeared because they are replaced by the internet website, because you have everything on that, and you don't need, this big brochure that you used to carry before. The website now has pretty much everything, and sometimes it's divided between the specialists or the clients on one side and the customers on the other. And obviously still some business cards. You have to say that it's not used now as much as it used to be, but it's still existing. So that's for the material preparation. Mental preparation now, psychological preparation. I always say that you only do well what you like to do. If you don't like to do something at one point, you won't be able to do something really good. If you are in the sport, if you have been before a champion before, you could only like what you were doing. At the point where you began to stop liking what you were doing, you had to stop because you are not going to be as good as you used to be before. So that's the key thing. Now you have three different approaches to like what you do. The first one is to say, I like to help my customers or my clients like I would do with somebody from my family. That's what I call the missionary. The person that's going to do so well that he wants to help the other one more than he would do for himself. He considers every client or every customer like somebody from his family. So that's an approach. It's not mine, but an approach of a lot of persons. And you are very convincing if you are convinced by yourself. Second solution is each client is a new discovery. It's the explorer. He likes to discover somebody new at each time, and he likes to discover the client. So that's another approach. And the third one is I want to win. I want to win at each client, or I want to win at each meeting. And that's what we call the winner. And best seller reps are generally this kind of person. We call them the winner or the fighter. That's what I like to do too. But there is generally the best at these ones. But you can choose the one you prefer as far as you like what you do. All are good. There is something that is key is to try to visualize your sale before the meeting. That means that, like somebody, like a skier, he visualizes what he's going to do. Same thing for you. You try to imagine what the question you have to ask the customer or the client. You have to try to imagine the objections that you are going to receive and the best answers. And then you can go and meet the person. So next step will be making contact.